frosted glass.
Woo! Welcome back to Death Curse Society, ladies and gentlemen. We got a whole new episode ready for you, and we got a lot to talk about. We got trailers, we got reviews coming at you. I'm Red Crank, I got the Colonel, and Zigzag. Gentlemen, how we doing today?
Fucking fantastic.
As you know, the Halloween Kills trailer dropped this week, a little bit early.
It did?
Yeah. Did you not get the memo?
I had no clue. I never would have known that. Wow.
Well, Michael's back, and that means only one thing. Let's go trick-or-treating. Wait.
Candy.
Good at Camp Blood, ain't you? You'll never come back again. It's got a death curse.
So Universal and Blumhouse dropped the new Halloween Kills trailer for us a little bit early, mostly because some douchebag that worked in a movie theater leaked a recorded video on YouTube and everyone was freaking out about it. So Universal and Blumhouse dropped it on June 24th. Check this trailer out and we've got so much to talk about afterwards. Oh, yes.
My grandmother was right. The boogeyman was real.
It's over.
We can't hurt anyone ever again.
No one told you.
Told me what?
Somebody in there?
Michael Myers is alive.
Stop! You had a knife in your stomach.
You and Allison should not have to keep running. Evil dies tonight.
I'm not just gonna sit and watch another innocent person die.
If you track Michael's victims, that's a straight line to Michael's childhood home.
What do we do?
We fight.
Let's hunt him down.
Michael Myers is flesh and blood. But a man couldn't have survived that fire. The more he kills, the more he transcends.
Run! Go home now!
He's the essence of evil.
Do it! Do it! You want your mask? Come and get it!
I'm coming for you, Michael.
So, what did you think of the Halloween Kills trailer? Let us know in the comments below. Ziggy, initial thoughts?
Looks like somebody's taking a run at the slasher title in this one. Holy shit, man. Did somebody tell him he's playing Michael Myers and not Jason? That looks entertaining in our world, so I'm all for it. Hell yeah, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I can't wait for this.
One word. Brutal. I'm with Zag on this one. This is full-blown slasher mode. We all know Michael Myers likes to stalk. And a big complaint that I heard a lot of folks bring up Rob Zombie's Halloween, which I think it's funny now, fast forward to 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Myers isn't like that. Oh, Michael Myers stalks. Oh, this guy reminded me a little bit more of Rob Zombie's Michael Myers than John Carpenter's from 78. That's all I'm saying. It's not a bitch. I'm looking forward to it. I got to see that fucking saw go through that firefighter's mask. Small little nitpick. Man, is there going to be a little bit more than just a little bit burning on that one side of that mask? I mean, fuck. I mean, the hair didn't even look singed. Like, it should have been fucking melted off. It, like, melted into his skin. It'd be fucking awesome, but it doesn't matter.
No.
You got Michael back, baby.
This was an exciting trailer, which you don't a lot of times get from Halloween. You get more of the lurking in the shadows, kind of the stalking aspects. And this one does look more balls to the wall, just more like a Jason thing. And that's what a lot of people are talking about right now. Is he crossing the line? And since you guys both brought it up in your initial thoughts, is he crossing that line? Is that going to be too much for the Michael Myers super fan, Colonel?
I don't think so. And here's why. Because I've seen super fans already saying, this trailer is amazing. I adore it. Now, we'll see what happens when the movie comes out. And what they'll be saying then. But so far, it's a pretty even consensus. I mean, everybody's thrilled to have this trailer. I'm glad we got it a little bit early. And I like brutal Michael Myers. A little bit of stalking, but it's 2021. Give it times.
Ziggy, what about you? Do you think this is crossing the line too much, or is this going to be kind of an even balance for us?
Yeah, it's fine. These rules don't apply like that. I mean, he's supposed to be a certain way. Right. The arrogant people will say that, and he doesn't look like Michael Myers. Fuck all that, man. He can come out and do this. I'm sure they're going to have the stalking in there, too. They're not going to strip him of everything he is. I don't know, man. It's kind of nice seeing. I've seen some interesting comparisons to different movies and trilogies out there. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I see the points, and I like the comparisons. There's a really good one out there on The Empire Strikes Back. But just to see him like this and in this form with all these different kind of weapons, it's kind of cool, man. Come on. How could you not be interested to see this and to see Michael expand on his repertoire of dispatching dumb fucking people?
I'd like to think that there is a reason behind his brutality in this. And I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, he's pissed off. And granted, Michael doesn't necessarily show a whole lot of emotions in most of the earlier films. But dude, he got punked, basically. He got Ashton Kutchered in Halloween 2018, stuck in the basement, fooled by everybody, stuck in the basement, set on fire, trapped, left for dead. That would piss somebody off, I would assume. So when he comes out of there, yeah, he's going to be spinning that little axe around like, let's go, motherfuckers. Let's do this. And he's going to take out 15 firemen. I get it. And then he's going to make a goddamn beeline straight for those bitches that trapped him. I see this. I can feel that anger in him. So I'm okay with him crossing the line a little bit. I still think there's going to be some stalking, especially maybe once he gets to the hospital, if he makes it to the hospital. But we'll see. Like many horror sequels of the 80s, this one picks up right after the previous movie. A lot like Halloween 78, Halloween 2, 1981. You know, a lot like Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3, even Part 4. All connect together. Do you like that?
Oh, I fucking love it. Especially in this world, like, especially in slashers. Mm-hmm. Is where, to me, it makes the most sense. He's alive. Why would he wait fucking a year or two to come back? No, like you say, like, fuck this. I'm out to get you. I'm fucking going. That's what I like. To get the job done that he started.
I'm always a fan of good continuity, and this fucking no-brainer to pick it up right here where the other one ended. And it makes me think, in the reality of this series, were there more deaths on October 31st or November 1st? When you go back and look at the whole body of work, or this current story arc with the first film into 2018 and now Halloween Kills. We have to ignore Halloween 2, where a lot of my thought is there.
Well, a lot of Halloween 2, I believe, 1981's Halloween 2 does take place after midnight.
Right.
I would assume.
That's what I'm getting at. But then I'm thinking, oh yeah, they're ignoring all that. We just went from the original night and then 40 years later.
2018 to me seems like, there was still a high school party going on. It's just dark outside. So I don't even think it's midnight yet in Haddonfield at that point.
I know Illinois is a little further west from me. Halloween night, dude, the sun always sets. It's dark by 7 p.m., completely dark. I'm thinking most of that movie takes place, obviously, around 7, maybe 8 o'clock and ends. Picks right back up. He's got a solid 4 hours. Getting as many kills as he can before midnight. And he turns back into a pumpkin.
To get back to the original thing, continuing the story was the exact right move based on Halloween 2018.
I have a question about another character. Who the hell is this character that's like tracking Myers' movements through the town? And where does he come from? Ziggy?
Yeah, I exactly had that same thought. Who is this jabroni? With his mullet and shit. I don't have any idea who that is, so I guess that'll be another one we're going to get shoehorned into it.
And he's talking to Allison, is in the back seat of the car when he's talking about it. And then Allison's boyfriend, the dickhead boyfriend, is sitting next to him. So is it the boyfriend's brother?
Oh, maybe that's Lonnie. No, he would be older. He'd be much older, wouldn't he?
This guy was older. Colonel?
Okay, maybe that's Lonnie then, yeah.
Well, Zach totally stole one thing I was going to go with. I don't know who this guy could be. Like Zach said, could be Lonnie. I doubt it, but it's a possibility. But we all know the trope in these movies. You need your Moby Dick to help set the story along, carry it on. He's just filling in for Dr. Zartan and the sheriff or deputy from the last film that both got killed off. So you need somebody to take the story along.
The Lonnie theory is a good one on that. I hadn't thought about that, but, hey, Lonnie, get your ass away from there. That could be a good throwback. There's a theory that Lori throws out there also. I want to ask if you like this, guys, where she says, the more he kills, the more he transcends. Colonel, does that kind of build up the brutality and kind of explain that a little bit as it goes?
It does, but it depends on how you take it. Obviously, when they heard it, I was thinking, okay, here we're getting into the supernatural. But also, you take it the other way. She's saying, the more he kills, the more he transcends, the more popular he gets. The more people are out there, a lot of people going crazy. It just kind of builds his legend. Mm-hmm. That's just me totally thinking out left field. I'm like, God, don't go supernatural route. They're going to go the supernatural route. And that alone pretty much said, yeah. That, to me, that's the big spoiler. People complain about spoilers in this trailer. To me, that was my biggest spoiler if it holds true. I'm like, fuck, man, don't go back to that Thorn shit and all that. No.
Maybe not Thorn itself, but
something like it. Damn, I mean, I preferred him he could be supernatural. I didn't care. We all know Michael kind of seems a little supernatural of the original. Just Loomis alone talking about him, he wasn't human. Just keep it subtle. Don't throw it in our face. Don't set it up. We're not stupid.
I'm with Colonel on this 100%. It depends how they execute this, but you are walking the line between complete cornball and something that we can all embrace. I don't know, man. I'm not sure I'm ready for a, let's say, part 6 Jason type Michael Myers. You know what I mean? After death, Michael Myers. I don't know if it works with this character to me. So it all depends how they execute it. I'll reserve my opinion until I see what it exactly is.
This one does have a lot of similarities to 78 and 81's release too, where like we've already talked about, they connect right together the same night. And it looks like we're going back to a hospital, Haddonfield Memorial. I don't think we're going to spend the entire time in the hospital. It doesn't look like. I really appreciate that. I think it's a nice little throwback. What other throwbacks have you seen in this trailer that bring up other Halloween films? And I know Colonel wants to start with this one because he has one. Absolutely.
Here's one that kills me. Okay. I never claimed to be a horror snob. I'm not an elitist. Okay. Everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has their own beliefs. That's cool. I'm willing to hear you out. But fuck, man, guys, you got to start eating some fish, taking some fish supplements, oils or something, because that's really good for your brain. It really helps your memory. So I can't believe so many people in 3 short years forgot that, hey, the Silver Shamrock masks were in Halloween 2018 as well. It's like people are just now discovering this because you finally get a close-up of them. If you guys will look over here, I took a screenshot from the 2018 trailer of the pumpkin mask and the witch mask running down the street when Laurie Strode said, run. Literally from the 2018 trailer, just to remind you guys, hey, I know it's cool. I know we're excited, but it's been done before. Slow down a little bit. Take a breath.
Yeah, I've seen people mention that at least 5 times, and it's driving me nuts. It seems like this Michael breaks a car window the same way that he did in 78's Halloween. It's a very brief scene, and then you see the car window get hit, and it splinters a little bit. I thought that was pretty clever. Ziggy, did you see any other ones?
I think those are probably the two that, at least in the trailer, which, by the way, probably a little bit too much information once again given in the trailer overall. But
that's my next point.
Yes, but those are the main 2 for sure. And the last little bit they show of the trailer, we'll get into that too. I'm sure. I'm a little upset with
the mob.
not even the mob. It's just when Lori decrees evil dies tonight and shows her limping around the hospital there. You don't need to show that. I'm betting my money on Lori dying in this one based on just that little bit what I saw there. I don't know really why, but that's what that hits me as. We will see. It looks like one of the other Strode girls are going to get it too.
It looks like she gets rescued in a way.
In that scene, I know we were talking about it. Michael and Show like this, do it. They just didn't go like this. Someone hit him in the back.
And you've seen Anthony Michael Hall's Tommy carrying around that baseball bat the entire, like 2 other shots right before that. So I'll get to that here in a second because I've already broken down the movie. I can tell you what the movie's going to be front to end based on the fucking 2.5-minute trailer. And since you brought it up, Ziggy, does this trailer give too much away? Go.
We should not be able to piece together that much of a story on 2.5 minutes and pretty much take you right through in order. You guys did this on 2018, the exact same thing. And goddamn if we weren't 98% right with our predictions. So yes, they gave away too much once again.
I have to agree like 98% here. Yeah, they gave a lot away. It's literally linear. I can tell the movie's going to go. They leave you guessing just enough. There's that fucking mob. I'm like, okay. Did Michael Myers turn Haddonfield into Gotham the way Joaquin Phoenix's Joker did? Because that's almost the vibe I'm getting from it. I mean, I know it's not, but fuck, that was the dumbest shit I could have done without saying that. But it leaves you a question. Why is there a mob here? Oh, the whole town's angry because I guess Michael's killing the whole fucking town. Still, Haddonfield, small town America, man. I know in 40 years it could build up a little bit. They really got away from the small town feel for this. That's the one takeaway from the trailer I don't like. I'm like,
maybe they'll just, step out there and have a little rally and they'll cancel Michael Myers and that'll be the end of it.
Tear down the statue. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And then everything's good then. Everything will be fixed. Everything. The murders will stop.
No mention of it ever again.
Ever again. Problem solved.
That's not how that works. Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure you know that. Here it is, folks. Based on the trailer. You're starting right when the fire is lit. Lori and her family are escaping in the back of the truck. They see the fire trucks going. They scream at the trucks. We've already seen this scene. We saw it as a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Or almost a year ago now, probably. Firefighters are going to arrive at the house. Michael's going to be rescued by one of them because some dumb firefighter falls into the basement trap. And then, one of his buddies tries to help him out. Michael gets out, comes out, beats the shit out of everybody out there, and then starts going towards probably, I thought he would go towards a hospital at first. Probably not. Looks like he's going towards his home. He's going to kill those Silver Shamrock kids along the way. Lori and the family are going to get to the hospital. Lori's going to find out the news that Michael's still alive and somehow escape the fire. She's going to get up, walk out of the hospital. Everybody in the hospital seemed a little bit too, for me at least, in the background, too calm to have a beaten and bloodied Lori walking down the hospital hallway with a knife. I mean, was that just a little odd at all? Maybe
the attack had already ensued, if that's what it is, and the chaos was going on, and you might not notice someone limping by. It was not enough of it there to really say for me.
She just has such a reputation in town for being fucking crazy. It's just people just don't even look at her. There's that crazy Strode lady.
Did it again. Oh, poor thing.
So after that happens, you're going to get a little bit of exposition from this mystery guy. Let's call him Lonnie for now. The mystery Lonnie about, he's just making a beeline for his house. You're going to have some other kills throughout. The neighbors that gets the fluorescent lighting, the lady that gets her head bashed in, that scene. Another question I have about that scene is the person that's dead or appears dead on the table after he's dispatched the older lady with the fluorescent light. The person that's dead on the table gets another stab there. Why, Colonel?
Yeah, honestly, just watching it. Granted, it's a trailer. Maybe in the theater we'll get the sound. I'm thinking maybe the person wasn't alive. Like maybe Michael hurts like his gasping for airs, short breaths, maybe a little gurgle or something to say, I'm still alive, barely. And he said, no, you're fucking not.
Then it looks like Tommy shows up to visit Lori. Nice of him to show up all of a sudden, just out of the fucking blue. Probably hadn't been around in years. He decides to join forces with Lori to kick some ass and take some names. There's a mob scene where they're going after Michael as a mob, which is irritating, and it looks like it's irritating Colonel. So what's the problem, Colonel?
Just what I said when you said the spoilers. It's like, you get 12 drunk rednecks in their pickup trucks, Halloween 4 style. I can live with it. But you got a full blown riot in the streets. Get the fuck out of here. You better have a good explanation for this.
And then there's the epic showdown between Lori, Michael. The family's probably involved. It looks like Allison gets caught at one point. Before this, it also looks like the boyfriend gets dispatched very nicely, which, yes, he was such a douchebag in the first film. Everyone wanted him to die. I remember talking about this. And again, I can't remember which one of us said it, but we said he's going to get it in the next one real good. And it's going to be very satisfying.
You phone thrown in the pudding motherfucker, you.
I know. Every time I rewatch that movie, I'm like, girl, you could do better. Like, I'm saying what her dad should have told her. If I was her father, I'd be like, what the fuck? You can't tell her you can't date that guy because then she'll just want to fucking date him.
Right.
But it's like, what the fuck? You could be better than that piece of shit. Oh, that's right. Her dad wanted to be rode Lonnie's dick growing up. She thought Lonnie was so cool.
Jesus. Yeah, you got to keep that in mind. Like I was saying, the mob gets together. The family finally confronts Michael somewhere. It looks like Allison gets cornered. Somebody comes along and saves Allison. They maybe knock Michael unconscious briefly, long enough for somebody to take his mask off. I don't think Michael would take his mask off, but somebody takes his mask off. They taunt him with it for a little bit, and that's when the epic showdown goes down. So you've got the entire fucking movie in the trailer. I know Jason Blum came out a while back. Somebody had commented on Twitter, I think, and said, I really wish you wouldn't give away so much in your trailers. And his explanation was, well, to get people's attention off of Netflix and other readily available streaming services, they feel like they have to do that. Do you agree with that? I especially don't, because especially with this movie, because it's fucking Michael Myers. It's Halloween. Ziggy?
100% no, and you just said why. This doesn't need any help like that, and it doesn't matter what they're watching. Anything, they're going to come to see this, regardless of what you showed them in the trailer or didn't. Don't say that you have to do this because you're competing with streaming. That is an absolute cop-out. I hate that answer.
No, I agree with you guys 100%. Now, if it's a new IP, say like the first Happy Death Day to You when it came out, or Maw, or any of these other Blumhouse pictures, yes, okay, you want that extra stuff because it's new. People, okay, this looks really cool. Like you said, it's fucking Halloween. The audience is fucking there already. You're not building shit up.
You know what? You want to figure it out? Run a fucking commercial on Netflix or something, man. You can buy your way into that. That would have been the solution there.
Netflix doesn't do commercials.
They could do it, man. You pay enough, they'll do it. Halloween would do it, and they would get their money back.
I don't think that excuse holds water at all. The fact that we can sit here and lay out pretty much the exact timeline that we're going to see in October, it irritates me. I know we talked about this ad nauseum before, but when the Pet Sematary remake came out, if they would have left that twist out of the trailer, God damn it, that would have been the most. And they built it up in the fucking movie. They built it up like, fuck, the little boy's going to get it again. The little boy's going to get it again. Oh, shit, it's the girl. If they had left that out of the trailer, that movie would have been so much more effective. This Halloween Kills trailer does the same thing for me. I'm irritated about it. It's not going to make me not go see the movie, but I'm irritated about it, and I wish they hadn't done it. Hope you guys don't mind us spoiling the movie for you that hasn't come out yet. You watched the trailer a couple of times like we have. You figured all this out yourself. So good for you. How do you feel about the fact that it got leaked?
I'm not too thrilled it got leaked. Still got 4 months out until we get to Halloween. So that kind of sucks. But this shit happens all the time now. I mean, trailers. I mean, someone could hack the fucking iCloud and release celebrity nude pics. Oh, that's right, they've done. Along with like sex tapes and everything else. Nothing's safe anymore. So I'm irritated that some little fucking prick working at AMC and leak this shit on YouTube. Cool. It's a good trailer. Like, I'm excited. That excitement will go down because I have 4 more months to wait until I get to see the finished product.
Right.
Don't be this guy. Everybody's got to be fucking first on everything now. Even if you're fucking wrong, you got to be first. And that's the new trophy. I'm first. I've got to be first. I was first post.
First comment.
First comment.
Comment.
Fuck off, man. Go outside and get some fresh air, for fuck's sake. You did nothing. All you did was ruin the whole hype campaign for the Halloween crew and everything. Everyone's still going to go see it. You literally had 4 or 5 days, dude, and you could have fucking had a nice quality one. But no, you had to go out of your way, shoot it on some shitty ass 2006 iPhone or whatever the hell, and it sucked. It looked terrible. It sounded terrible. And you just put a black eye on the thing, basically, is all you did.
Wait, I thought you didn't watch it. How do you know it looked and sounded terrible?
Because I saw everybody bitching about it. I made a conscious decision. Actually, Dave McRae was the one who pointed out that had been leaked. And I went, And right then I went, you know what? I'm waiting. I knew they were going to release it right away as soon as the shit came out because, they're not going to let that guy get all the fucking glory on his bullshit copy he put up there, shaky ass camera. Fuck that. Knock it off with the piracy of stealing the trailer. Stop trying to get the glory and just wait for the right one. Colonel, what's going on down there?
I'm saying Michael J. Fox needs to stop doing all the fucking trailer leaks.
Dude, I like Michael J. Fox. Don't fuck with him that way. Whoever that fucking kid is that was working in that Nebraska movie theater that did leak this shit needs to be fired. Fire that motherfucker. Send him back to fast food or whatever else fucking job he can get where he's not ruining shit. Unless he's giving away like the Colonel's 18 herbs and spices or whatever it is.
Don't do that. That's how I make my money, son.
That's one of the things that a lot of people tried to take advantage of as soon as this trailer dropped. Oh, got to do a reaction video like right immediately. We want to kind of take our time on it. We're not in a huge hurry. And we'll be honest. I mean, with our work schedules the way they are, we pretty much only have 1, maybe 2 days that we normally will record everything that we release for a couple of weeks. So if that's why sometimes some of our stuff seems a little dated, that might be why.
It's like this. Okay, here's a good comparison. It's the middle of the week. It's a Tuesday. You're looking for a quick dinner. You know what? You're going to get that jar of fucking ragu, pour that shit in the fucking pot, turn it on the... But man, you want a really good sauce for that spaghetti. You're going to make it at home. You're going to let it simmer. You're going to let it soak. And get every last morsel out of it before you let everybody have a bite. That's what we do. We think about what we're saying before we say it. And the fact that, yes, like Frank said, we literally have 1 day we'll get everything out.
Everything's got to be vetted at once,
We ain't talking off the edge of our seats here. We have time to think about it.
We're not ragu.
No.
That should be our new t-shirt, Death Car Society. We're not ragu. Anything else to add on the Halloween Kills trailer, Ziggy?
Yeah, man, I am surprised that the fair amount of hate coming against this trailer. Already people, I know a lot of people don't like 2018 and make it their life's goal to shit on it. I don't really feel that way. I mean, now repeated viewings of Halloween 2018 have proven that it doesn't hold up each time you watch it. It does get a little more diluted to me. It does look like it's packed with classic tropes of slasher, but I don't care. That's what I'm a slasher fucking fan. It's shit is aimed at me, man. So I'm in. I'm going for it. But I am very, very shocked that there is as much hate coming out against it as there is.
I like how you almost compared Halloween 2018 after multiple viewings to Ragu.
I have one, and it's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine. The fire, okay? I want to go back to the fire. Did it seem a little too fake? Denzel Washington to have that flame shoot up behind him. It was so obviously fucking CGI. God, that looked terrible. I'm like, you couldn't use a real fucking flame.
They'll fix it in post.
Then there's no fixing that in post. That motherfucker's been in post for a year.
As long as Michael Myers doesn't walk away from the house with his hero stride and the house blow up behind him.
Dude, he's fucking going to, goddamn well. And he takes all these fucking firefighters, fucking Halloween theme plan, which I gotta admit, this new Halloween theme kind of stuck in the trailer. I wasn't feeling it. It was just too quiet, too low, like every other horror trailer out there now with the slow pop songs in the background. Hell, you might even see a couple fucking doves fly away in the background.
John Woo style? Yeah. The trailer's out there. If you haven't seen it, I cannot believe you haven't, because it got over 1 million views in less than 24 hours after it dropped on Thursday night. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of what we said about it. Are we wrong? Did we get something wrong in our predictions? What are your theories about where this movie is going to go? We want to talk to you guys. That's why we do this shit. That's going to wrap it up for Let's Go Camping. We'll be back with more Death Curse Society later on. Stick around. Woo! I got your mask.
Well, I hope you didn't kill all the Reese cups in your trick-or-treat bag watching our review for Halloween Kills trailer. Be on the lookout because we've got more Death Curse Society coming your way.
We have such sights to show you.
Hi, this is Doc Bradley, Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies, and you're watching Death Curse Society. You better keep watching, or I will tear your soul apart.
Hey, Zigzag here for Death Curse Society. If you enjoyed that video, please go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That's how you get these things served up right in front of you every time. And we've got more for you. Check them out right there. Maybe figure out what the fuck's wrong with us. I don't know. It's all right there at Death Curse Society. Click it and see for yourself.